Yo, what's going on everyone? Ollie Rodriguez-Stallman here, and Logic has now dropped his second single for Bobby Tarantino 3, and today we're going to be reacting to it. So actually my thoughts on it, because I've already listened to the song a lot of times over already. Before we do get anywhere though, please make sure to press that like button if you enjoyed the video, and because it seems like I've turned into a little bit of a Logic channel, not the intention, but I do like to talk about him, then subscribe to see more. But anyway, let's get into the video. Now I weirdly want to start off in a bit of a weird place with this song. I want to talk about the cover. I don't know what it is, the cover just doesn't look good to me. I don't know what it is, it just doesn't seem like a, I don't know, it just doesn't look like a great cover in my opinion. When I first saw it and like Logic teased that it was coming out this Friday, I was a bit like, it just looks bad. But now I've actually listened to the song, the cover actually really does seem to embrace what the song is about and gives off the vibe that the song's giving. But the cover, it just look at it, there's something about it that doesn't really appeal to me. I mean, I like the Bobby Tarantino 3 logo for it, I think that looks pretty slick, but the cover itself, it could be better, but that's not what we're talking about, is it? Now the song itself, honestly, I kind of wish Logic had dropped this one before Vanccine. The thing that I love about this song, Get Up, is that it feels like an evolution, or it feels like the right evolution of Logic. It feels like this is what we get after No Pressure, and it feels like a perfect slot for it to go into. Whereas something like Vanccine kind of felt a bit like slipping into the back, like going back to the old, I guess. It felt a bit like everything that he had just done with No Pressure had just been kind of just thrown out the window and gone straight back to where he was. Whereas this song feels to me like a natural progression of where we were at No Pressure to now where we're going into Bobby Tarantino 3. And when I first was listening, I was a bit like, this first verse doesn't really feel like a real rap or anything. Like it is, but it just felt like more just calming and just like mellow and just chilled out. And I really have to say, I love it. I love the vibe of this track. I've been listening to it over and over again. It just feels like it just has this mood to it and just vibe that I just really fuck with. And I loved how Logic was able to take that and use it in the verse and then link it into the hook, but then also make it so then the second verse kind of took the more typical Bobby Tarantino style of rapping out and actually involved that within that verse. And the overall message that this song gives is obviously Logic is happy that his like friends are his family and he's found his family. He's also got his family now with his wife Brittany and his son obviously, and I really love that sort of message in it and how he's been able to involve it within the verses themselves, where he's not just saying that he's got his wife and kid and that's his family, it's also that other people around those people who he's also got. Like this song for me weirdly does feel like kind of a throwaway from No Pressure, like not throw away in a bad way, just like feels like something that Logic would have put on No Pressure, but then decided that with the hook sort of thing and like the whole thing he was trying to achieve there, where it wasn't as much about a hook, it kind of didn't fit the project, I feel. And then he's moved it onto Bobby Tarantino 3, which I feel like is an interesting project to throw it on, not because it's like Bobby Tarantino can't be like meaningful or whatnot, but it just feels like it's something I would probably expect off like whatever the project intro is going to be for. I would expect it more on that than a Bobby Tarantino in my opinion. But obviously the Bobby Tarantino stuff is about the hooks, and this hook honestly I really do like. Like when I first listened to it I was a bit not really clicking with me, but then after that second listen it was like, okay, actually no, this is a really good hook. It really gives me the vibes of, what's the song he did? Changes. It gives me that sort of vibe. It gives me those sort of vibes of him. It seems a little bit more supermarket-esque, mixed with a little bit of everybody, mixed with a bit of Bobby Tarantino. That's how I perceive this song. And obviously a bit of No Pressure as well, seeing as I'm making those connections. And I nearly made a whole video on this. I actually recorded about an hour's worth of footage, but decided it was a lot of footage to edit, and also I didn't want to draw too much attention to it. But it's about Logic hate. And I've been seeing a lot of the criticism / feedback from the first single we did for this called Vanccine, and personally I didn't feel like that song deserved the hate it got. I feel like it is a very split down the middle of you either like it or you don't sort of song, but at the same time the way people were kind of reacting to it was a bit out of order. And I do understand some of the criticism towards Logic, but I feel like judging this new project Bobby Tarantino 3 off of one single is a bit unfair. And also I feel like personally for me, like I feel like people were very happy when they heard the intro song and kind of had this like real big hope, and I feel like people were expecting a new No Pressure level of project from Logic, not a mixtape like Bobby Tarantino to come out right now. I feel like they wanted that new album to come out. I feel like this is the in-between thing, Logic saying he's back, here's the project whilst you wait for what is really coming, and he's doing that. However, I feel like some people may feel like it's underwhelming a little bit, so for me maybe the way Logic should have gone about this maybe maybe is to do the whole he's back thing, but either before that do like the Bobby Tarantino free stuff, just call it BT3 like he did with Young Sinatra 4, where it was just YS4 because he couldn't use the Young Sinatra name there. Do something like that and do it as like an independent project, not on Logic, so then it's not on Def Jam thing or whatnot, and then release it there. Or what I probably would have thought would be better, in my opinion, obviously he sort of like did the intro song and whatnot, and some people are sort of saying that might just be a thing of an introduction into this new era of Logic, or it could just be like his introduction being back, or it's what I think it is. I generally feel like it is for a project, but I could also see it going the other way. But what I feel like could have been a really cool move is that as he released his like whole statement saying he's back, do a like release Bobby Tarantino 3 on the day. Don't like wait to release singles for it, because then that's just going to make people do the whole expectations thing and just like build up whatever it is they feel, opinions, without the project being released like it is at the moment. I just feel like the whole Logic hate thing, I could probably make a whole separate video. Let me know in the comments if you want to see like anything about that. But yeah, I feel like there's a lot of stuff that is going to negatively impact this album, or mixtape even. But anyways, as a song, I'm really loving this one, Get Up. I personally would definitely put it above Vaccine. Not that that's a bad song, I personally do enjoy that song, but this song is more probably what I was expecting from Logic. I think it's a really good evolution from No Pressure to Bobby Tarantino 3, and I'm really hopeful that this is going to be more of the stuff that we get. Obviously, like it's Bobby Tarantino 3, it's going to be more turn-up music, and that's kind of what Vaccine was. Like Vaccine for me felt much more like an introduction song, like the first song on the mixtape, not like an actual proper this is in the middle sort of song. It felt like it was something to kick off the project, not be like the banger of the project, in my opinion. I think personally for me, I want more of this style of songs from Logic at this point in time. Like his turn up trap music I still like. I love Bobby Tarantino too. It's probably one of my favorite Logic projects to just listen to for fun, but at this point in time I'm still very excited to see what Bobby Tarantino 3 is going to bring. But I'm more feeling this Logic kind of slower, more in the feels type music right now. It might just be because of where I personally am in life, but at the same time, like I'm really hoping there's more of at least how Logic is rapping on this song, like especially in that second verse, more within the actual project, and also a really good hook I felt from this. It's a really strong song, this one. But anyway guys, thank you very much. The last video did over 100 views, and I really appreciate you guys for that, so make sure to share this one out with your mates or whatnot. I'm really looking forward to Bobby Tarantino 3. Let me know what you thought of the song. Get Up it down in the comments below, and I shall see you in the next one, which will be next week. So yeah, take it easy guys, peace, love, positivity, all that, and no pressure. So I'll see you later. Enjoy Logic's new track. And yeah, later.
Too bad. You need this too bad. Don't wanna work hard, well too bad. Be remembered, you can. Oh shit, want a milli? Too bad. Want a Mustang? Too bad.